update to my entrepreneurial journey. So still working on the website, kind of piecing that together, adding some more content to it. I'm not sure where I was last time I shared my thoughts or my update, but today I added some more content to the homepage. For one, trying to get that together, and just added. So I'm basically piecing together, and it's funny, because I've been listening to a lot of podcasts talking about this form of photography, and just listening to so many different people share their perspectives on the way that they do their business. You know what I mean? And I came across a podcast. The podcast is called Photo BizX, and it's a really good podcast because I've actually added quite a few of his episodes to my playlist, and I wish I knew the guy's name. So it's an Australian guy, I believe, but I've added a few of his episodes to my playlist because he's, of course, interviewed some good, well-known boudoir photographers. But it's very, very interesting. He interviewed a lady who owns Dream Boudoir Photography. She's based out of Vancouver and Toronto, and but that's crazy to me too. It's so many people that's got like multiple studios in like two different major areas. Like that's crazy. Speaking of that, I really haven't heard many people. I've heard of boudoir photographers from Ohio. A good amount too, right? But I don't think I've heard of that many from like Atlanta and Georgia, like Georgia area. It's interesting. I haven't really. I'm going to have to dive deeper into that. See what the Atlanta boudoir scene is like. But because I do want to take my business elsewhere eventually. I'm going to start here in the Toledo area, Northwest Ohio, basically Ohio and Michigan. That's pretty much where I'm starting off at. But I do want to take it elsewhere, and see where it goes. But yeah, so so anyway, kind of got off track a little bit. There was a lady, I can't think of her name, but she owns Dream Boudoir Photography in Vancouver and Toronto, and she was on an episode of Photo BizX, and she was talking about how how she does her marketing, and like some of the stuff she was saying was like genius. Like this lady is a genius when it comes to marketing, and she also has a very powerful story too, because she comes from Pakistan, and there's a lot of just injustice going on over there when it comes to women and women's rights and all of that. It's just like it's bad. I don't even want to get into it, but you know what I mean. Like it's all part of her story and part of her why she does it. And to me, that's really interesting. And it really shows me why she's had the success that she's had, right? Side note, I was her very first TikTok follower. It's kind of proud to say that. But anyway, I was on her website and I noticed that she had content in her pre-footer area on her website, and I was like, I need to do that. Like I said, I've been wanting to put some more content on the homepage, to improve my bounce rate. Right now, my bounce rate is at about 80%, and I think it might be going down. Maybe I think it was at like 89% at first, last time I checked, but now it's about 80%. So hopefully we can try to get that down. Trying to improve the amount of time people are spending on the site, and of course, drive some more traffic to it. But right now, I'm just, actually, I don't know if I mentioned this yet, but I'm running a Google ad. Just the top of the page ad when somebody searches boudoir. I'm getting the most clicks from just the term boudoir, just the word boudoir. Everything else, it's not doing that much, but I've gotten about 200 impressions on the term boudoir, and probably about 8 to 10 clicks. I think last time I checked it was like 8 or something like that, 8 clicks on the term boudoir. So just the term boudoir has been yielding the best results so far, but we'll see how that goes. But the good news is I got an inquiry, and I'm not confident on how I say that word. I'm not. It's like Worcestershire. But anyway, I got an inquiry on the website. So I'm using MailChimp. To gather emails and collect leads and all that. And I had to change my notification settings in MailChimp because I didn't even know it was in there. But I actually got an inquiry from a lady in Industry, Pennsylvania. Now in my Google ads, I'm only targeting Ohio and Michigan. So I'm not sure. I did have a Facebook ad running, but I don't know if I really got any clicks off of that. I didn't really. Plus, it was just some little, just a little graphic. But yeah. So I got an inquiry, and I emailed her yesterday, and I'm starting to understand why people collect phone numbers and try to get people on the phone immediately. I'm starting to understand why. Because the lady who owns Dream Boudoir Photography, that's one thing she said. She said, her main goal is to get people on the phone. She wants to collect their phone number so she can get people on the phone. She has a whole campaign process. Once she has your phone number, she's calling you immediately. If she can't get in touch with you, she's sending you a text message. Like she's aggressive with it, and I respect the hell out of that. You know what I'm saying? Because let's be honest. Like some people aren't that serious. They just aren't. Some people just like to window shop. It's something. It might be something that they would like to do, but they like they just kind of pussyfoot around a little bit, which is understandable, right? As a business owner, as a marketer, it's your job to get people that's pussyfooting around, get them to commitment. That's what we do. That's what marketers do. And I'm more of a marketer than a photographer. You know what I'm saying? I just know my way around the camera somewhat. That's why I chose this business. Plus, it aligns with my mission, as I mentioned before. But so yeah, that's where we're at. Got my first inquiry. I've spent about $35 in Google ads so far. Going to be spending more here pretty soon. What I'm thinking about doing is I'm thinking about just running like a page-like ad, which I know that seems like a waste. I know it does. Um, but I don't know. I guess the vanity metric of more page likes kind of entice me. But at the same time, I feel like that can drive traffic to the website as well. If I run just a page like ad, because if somebody is legit interested in boudoir, or likes what we like what we have on the Facebook page, you know what I mean, like then that might intrigue them to check out the website and find out more. You know what I mean? So I just want to get more people aware of what we do, because I have, of course, I got my Facebook pixel. I got my Facebook pixel on the website. You know what I mean? So if they go to the website, that pixel is going to fire. If they click on anything, that pixel is going to fire. So, you know what I mean? I'm not really worried too much about what I do exactly. The truck almost got hit by a train. I'm not too much worried about the types of advertisement I'm doing. You know what I mean? I'm very willing to write a check to go faster, as Dean Graziosi would say. But you know what I mean, just to get that exposure, I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to do that because I'm not necessarily looking for an ROI right now. I'm looking to find out who's interested. I need to know who my audience is. I need to know who my audience is, and I need to know who's responding. Then once I find that out, then I just need to break even. So that's where we're at right now. And talk to you next time.